How's it going all? Chris from Mystery Cleaning with the Far Coast once again. So, wanted to drop a quick video and talk a little bit about the sort of company that you keep and the best way to try and keep a positive mindset. And when you're first starting your business, there will be people who doubt you. There will be people who some people will doubt you, other people will be jealous of you. It is what it is, but if you're worried about sort of other people getting jealous of you or thinking ill of you because you want to better yourself and you want to better the lives of your family, then what you need to do is basically do nothing. You will achieve nothing, but on the plus side, you won't upset anybody. Now that's not really the way to be sort of thinking, in my humble opinion. The best way I find to look at it is if you're gonna, if you're going to, if by making yourself better, other people think ill of you, well, really, they're not the sort of people you want to hang around with. And then very sadly, there are many people who I grew up with who, shall we say, see business owners as a problem. See people like the people that have employees, they see them as the problem, the evil sort of capitalist thing, and it's a bit of a joke, really, to be honest with you. So, you can't maintain positivity when you surround yourself with negative people. As my mum used to say, says it's very hard to soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys. So you've got to surround yourself with people who share your interest in what you do, have a passion for what you do, and they basically not form a clique, but you form a bond with people who share like-minded ideas. And I think recently, this past weekend, in the last sort of couple of weeks, we had the Cleaning Expo, and just wanted to say thank you to everyone that came and said hello to us on my little tiny stand, which was kind of good. But yeah, basically, when I've gone down for the weekend, I've kind of set my stall up for the Saturday morning. On the Friday night, went out with a number of other business owners in the window cleaning and exterior cleaning game, and there were people there. I honest to God, there's some absolutely outstanding businesses, and these people are just absolutely killing it. And you think to yourself, you look at what you've achieved, and I personally look at what I've achieved and think, you know what, I've gone from a bucket to three vans, over 2 businesses, people working for us, etc. I don't worry about money. I'm by no means a millionaire, but I don't worry about money anymore. I'm more bothered about growing. And I thought you think to yourself, I can hold my own, I know a fair amount and all this sort of stuff. And there's some people who then come along and go and show you what they're doing, and it can blow you away. And I spoke to Ben King, who runs King's Window Cleaning down in London, and I think it's London, Surrey area, what have you. 5 vans, number of employees. He's off the tools, etc. Sort of talking about the numbers and talking about what his plans are to scale and stuff like that. And it's really, I find it sounds like a geeky thing. It sounds like me being a bit of a nerd, to be fair, but I don't care. I find stuff like that absolutely fascinating, learning how people grow and how they scale and all this sort of stuff. So I am absolutely unashamedly a massive fan of people like that. So spoke to another lad, Max from Links Window Cleaning. Again, phenomenal little operation he's got going on there, and some of the ideas for things like marketing and how to gather customers. Spoke to a young lad from Liverpool called Phil Rogan. The growth that some of these businesses are looking at is absolutely staggering. And there's a lot of negativity going around. There's a lot of people sort of saying, well, there's no money and people are hard up and there's a cost of living crisis and all this sort of stuff. And and even as well, a good friend of mine, Gordon, from G71 up in Scotland, even he was sort of saying, he's like, well, people say there's no money, but I don't think anyone's told them yet, because there's opportunities for exterior cleaning, if you for window cleaning, for jet washing, for gutter clearing, all these kinds of services. You know, some of these services are regarded, yes, they're a luxury item, but some of these services are almost looked at in the guise of like an essential service. Most people, a good chunk of people, are almost like, yeah, we need a window cleaner, they need looking after, etc. And yeah, basically, you know, chatting to these people, these like-minded people down at the expo was a real eye-opener, even for me. And I've been trading, this will be my 10th year in October. I've been trading 10 years, and absolutely phenomenal to have conversations with people. And even if you're having a conversation with people who are just starting out, that energy, that like, oh well, yeah, I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at getting this bit of kit, and what are your thoughts on this, and they're talking like they can envisage growth, and that I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm sure other people that don't run businesses and that don't really have a desire to sort of take their business forward, I'm sure they will look at you like you got a frog in your head and go a bit like, you know, he's talking about business and he's a bit weird. It's not for everyone, but for those that know what the power of being self-employed is to people, if you get it, you get it. If you know, kind of thing. So, but yeah, that's been a real eye opener for us, and there'll be some things that I'm looking at changing in my business, hopefully in the coming months, etc., to try and get back on track and grow my business, because I'll hold my hand up. For a time around beginning of last year, I did get comfortable and sort of go, well, actually, you know, I'm quite happy with where I am at the minute. And then, you know, it's oh well, you know, I could grow it a bit more, but no, see how things play out and all this sort of stuff. And I did, by my own admission, I kind of put my own I kind of put the brakes on things a little bit, not through fear, just because I'd gone through a period of working really, really hard, and it was plateaued out a little bit, and I was quite happy with that. But then having conversations with these types of people, with people who are massively passionate about growing and scaling, it's almost giving me another lease of positivity, and I think that's it's important when you want to achieve something, that you surround yourself with like-minded people. Massively important. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd put this very sort of brief video out, and sort of thanks again once to those that said hello, that came out and showed support for the Cleaning Expo. Hopefully I'll see more of you again next year, but in the meantime, I'm just going to go and do a handful of quotes, do a few more bits and pieces this evening, and then that'll be me for the weekend, I think. So as usual, keep on keeping on, and I shall see you all in the next video. Take care.